AP2, 14th of August, 2020, COVID. This week, we've finished off the specific heat lab, done the latent heat of fusion lab, so we melted the ice cubes, and we actually did the latent heat of vaporization lab. So we've kind of done all three of these labs. Friday, we're going to do the QOD, which I have posted on that on the homework page. I've also dropped these. The questions are on the last week's page, but the answers, I'll put them underneath this week's page. The worksheet 1, those answers and problems are underneath this week's page. OpenStax 1, and then let's turn into specific heat lab, tighten it up, get a conclusion, find your specific heats of your objects. Then anything on that is fair game. So the homeworks, the worksheets, the QODs, the lab, all fair game. What's due next week will be these other two, and then next week we're going to use a double nested pipe. We've got material that goes in there. This is an aluminum rod, pretty close to 60 centimeters long, and we're going to heat it up. We'll boil steam through the double nested pipe and then measure it with this caliper to see how much it changes by. That's the first lab. The other lab is going to be using a little chamber here, and we use car light bulbs to heat it up. We need to get that started pretty early. I'll start those over lunch so that they're cooking up so that they reach steady state. And then we're going to be looking at the heat flow through various slugs. This one's aluminum, and this is aluminum 1/2 inch diameter. This is aluminum 1 inch diameter. I've got iron. I've got longer ones, shorter ones. This one takes a couple days because you really have to let this run for 20 minutes or better to make sure that it's got the current constant heat flow in, so it has a constant heat flow out. We also on those are going to be using thermocouples, and a thermocouple is like an electric thermometer, basically based on the fact that the current flow is proportional to the temperature difference between two pieces of wire, and so you get a voltage difference across here. You plug this into your voltmeter, and then you use a table to go from voltage to temperature, so that you're not trying to stick a thermometer inside of this thing when you're trying not to let the heat out, like in the oven when you open it up, or the Dutch oven for some of you. That's 14th of Friday, and of August, Friday, and we'll go from there. We'll see you then.